Morning students, welcome again to the second part of our class, that's on sentence. Yesterday we learned a little on sentence and I taught you the types of sentence along with uh, their differences in meanings. And today with this class I am present to teach you the meanings of the sentences along with their structures. So this class is going to be really interesting and important for you to learn. So let's get started. What it is here? It's here types of sentence. We had a little discussion on it yesterday, but it will be the discussion today in detail about the types of sentence along with their meanings and structures. As you can see on the blackboard, the first type of sentence, that is assertive sentence. And let me tell you students, this type of sentence, assertive sentence, particularly states a fact. It describes an event or an action. So in describing an action or an event, we need a structure to follow, beginning with subject, then we need verb, we need object, and then extension. And thereafter, the second type of sentence, we know it to be interrogative sentence. And it's a common idea that interrogative sentence asks questions. In asking questions, we have to use the structure of interrogative sentence. I mean, the structure of interrogative sentence, as you can see here, WH question word in the beginning, then it is auxiliary verb, and then we need subject, verb, object, and extension. But there is a little different thing for us to learn, that interrogative sentence begins, or interrogative sentences are of two types. Normally, we have WH question word in the beginning, but it is not so in every type of interrogative sentence. Sometimes we see auxiliary verb also begins an interrogative sentence. So in this way, we have to understand that interrogative sentences may begin with these two types. I mean WH question word or auxiliary verb. Then we have this structure as it is in assertive, but these two parts are to be added before the subject, verb, object, extension. And then we have this third type of sentence, imperative sentence. And you know that imperative sentences are used in requesting someone, in giving order to someone, in advising someone to do something. So this kind of sentence, imperative sentence, in giving order, in giving request, or in advising someone, we have to begin the sentence with verb, then we need object and extension. The subject here, or the door of the action, or that particular event is understood. That is why students, you have seen here that there is no subject in the structure. In the beginning we have only the verb, because let me tell you, in imperative sentence the subject is understood only, it is not spoken or it is not written. And then we have the fourth type of sentence, and that is optative sentence. Students, we should know that optative sentence means a prayer or a wish, or in wishing someone or in giving a prayer to someone, we have to follow this structure. May in the beginning, this is a modal auxiliary verb, then we have the subject, we have the verb, object, and extension. So this is the structure of optative sentence in wishing or in meaning prayer. Finally, we have this fifth type of sentence, the last one, and that is exclamatory sentence. For students, there is not any definite structure to follow in writing or speaking in exclamatory sentence. This type of sentence, exclamatory sentence, means a sudden feeling or emotion that we often have to express the meaning as sudden emotion or feeling. And finally, after having the clear picture of these five types of sentence along with their structures and meanings, we also have to notice that each of the types of sentence are subdivided into two types. I mean affirmative, and then the second one, that is negative. So what does it mean, students? It means that these five types of sentences can be used affirmatively and negatively as well. It depends on the expression of meaning by the speaker or the writer. So first type, the first kind, I mean sub kind, that is affirmative, and the second one, that is negative. So in this way we have understood in short that sentences are of five types. Their meanings, they have their different meanings, and they also have their different structures. Many ones find it difficult to use the sentences in their day-to-day speech or in conversation just because of not having the structures well. I have given here all the structures of the sentences. You have got it through this class, and I hope you will take it seriously and try to follow this structure in speaking by using these 5 types of sentence. And finally, it's the thing, the 2 subkinds of all these 5 types of sentence: affirmative and negative. This only for this class, but I shall teach you in the 3rd part of our class on sentence how to transform the sentences to negative and interrogative. I mean transformation of sentence to negative and interrogative. The types of sentences are to be changed into negative and interrogative. We have come to know there are 2 subkinds of each of the types of sentence, and that is why we have to know now how to transform, I mean how to change the sentences into negative and interrogative. And for the transformation of sentence, we should have the knowledge of these 2 things, mainly or basically auxiliary verbs and then list of the main verb. Students, I expect you to get ready with these auxiliary verbs and list of the main verb. You can take up your grammar book for having these things. You will find it there. So it's only the thing for this, and we shall see you in the next video.